Hello there. Welcome to Fridays with Tab and Chance. I am Tabitha Brown, and this is my husband.
Chance, what's up?
Bring the beat in. Fridays, Fridays, Fridays with Tab and Chance. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Fridays, Fridays, Fridays with Tab and Chance. And I'm giving them Tupac today. I get around like that.
Okay. All right, what is our topic gonna be?
Remember when Tupac used to do that?
My
My phone fell. Okay. Today's topic is another one brought to us by my brother Nick. Nick be coming up with some good questions. And if y'all have any, send them our way. Comment in this video and tell us some topics you would like to see us talk about. So today's topic was, is it okay, or how do you feel about your partner having friendships with people of the opposite sex, or that was it, right? Like for us, opposite sex, like me having friends, being friends
My
with.
best friend being a guy.
Yeah.
My best friend being a...
Well, not necessarily your best friend, just having friends, period.
Oh, okay.
Because one of my best friends is a guy. I mean, he has to be a gay man, but, right?
Right.
So, how do we feel about it, babe?
Hell no. No, I'm just joking. You know what? In all honesty, it really comes down to the conditions, I guess, and how you met, what's taking place. You get what I mean? It's one thing to be considered to be a friend, and then there's another for you to be friendly. Okay? So if you got a whole straight man, right, heterosexual man, and there's no history there, and you just encountered him, let's say on a set of something, and it goes beyond being friendly to where he wants to phone you, he wants to be in company of you, red flags. Absolutely, red flags. I'm gonna be like, hey, what's up, player? You wanna be in company of me and Tab? I mean, I'm just being honest now. Listen, and this ain't got nothing to do with being insecure. I'm a very secure man. However, I'm of this world.
Yes.
And that's abnormal behavior to me. You know she married. You know she got a family. Now you want to get to know us and her husband. You feel me? We good.
JR is about to die behind this camera.
But for you to want to be friendly or be a friend, and let's say like that of Nick or that of Zainab or one of your friends, and say, hey, we're gonna go on a trip, or we're gonna go to the mall, or can you come ride with me to go get my nails done? Absolute red flag. Red flags all over the field. And I'm very, very uncomfortable with that.
Right.
The only man that's gonna be in company in that kind of space is gonna be me. Now, there is an exception. Okay.
Yeah.
Now check this out, because I want to make sure that people understand. So, your childhood friends, your neighborhood friends that I know, that you grew up with, in the sense of like y'all were like brother and sister. Frankie is who I'm describing, right?
Hey, Frankie.
Fonte.
Yeah.
I know them. I've heard you speak of them. I've known them for as long as I have known you, right? They come here and they want, and they come to visit, right?
Yeah.
They come to visit and they want to spend some time with you, or I'm unavailable. I have no issue with that. That's a different kind of dynamic. That is a friend. That's not somebody who's being friendly that you just met and now they want to become a friend. I don't have a problem with that. If you have history with this person prior to me and it does not suggest the kind of history where it was, hey, this is my long lost love and I'm about to go out here and try to do something to creep in on it, you know, hey, then.
Come on, creep in.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be no creeping player. So
I like
ain't
it.
gonna be none of that. Ain't gonna be none of that. So
I like it.
it really comes down to, man, come on now, we ain't gonna play about this. It really just comes down to what we talking about. Ain't we 40? I'm 40 plus. Ain't no new friends. Ain't no, you can be friendly. You can become our friend. You can come in and we can be, you know, that kind of friend. Now,
Yes.
you can come along and you can say, hey, I'm Tab's friend. I met her on the set, or I met her here. And you say, hey, babe, I'm gonna go meet such and such. We're getting ready to, we're going to a brunch, right? Who you going with? Oh, what y'all talking about? Oh, I'm asking the question. So what y'all talking about? And this is like, if it ain't no business associated with that, oh, hold up, give me a few minutes, I'm gonna get dressed. I'm going. Period. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm coming, but wait a minute. No, I'm coming. Did he ask about me? He didn't ask about me, right? If he didn't ask about me, then immediately I got a problem.
Yeah.
Because that's just disrespectful. You don't ask no other man, wife to come go nowhere if it ain't business.
Yeah.
Right? Now I hear, man, I just want to be in your space. Red flag.
Oh yeah, that's red flag.
Red flag.
Yeah.
I want some of your energy.
I ain't even allowing it.
No, hold up. I want some of your energy. Your energy make me feel good.
Yeah.
Well, get the energy like everybody else off the internet. Get that energy like that. If you no, these are things that
Listen,
sometimes
I can't
think,
stop laughing because JR is about to die over here, babe.
get that energy like everybody else. You not getting ready to sit across from my wife at no dinner table. Not that I don't trust you, right? But you don't get to be seen in that space that I'm supposed to be in. I'm the king, right? That's my space. That's my chair. I don't care whether the chair is at one of our favorite vegan spots. I don't care whether the chair. I don't care what the chair is. If we walking through the grocery store, that's still my king space. That's my space. He don't get to have that space.
Yes.
You don't get to share that, right? So I don't think that's insecure. I think that's respect. And I think that anybody who have a problem with that, then you need to check your inner works. I ain't allowing everybody to walk in my space or sit in the car seat and drive my car. I ain't letting nobody do that. That's mine. I take pride in it. It's all me, right? So it really comes down. I know that was a long way to answer the question, but I
It was
realized.
actually very good.
Yeah, but it really just comes down to the dynamic, to what we talking about. My wife she can go anywhere she want to go. I don't ever tell my wife what she can and cannot do. But I for damn sure would tell another man what he can and cannot do with my wife. You can't, no. And I'm gonna try to be in that space. But that's just normal to me. The conditions, everything matter. Business meeting, sure, go ahead, baby. Man, you this brother okay? You ain't.
And then some days he'll be like, "You need me to go?"
Do you need me to go? Do you? How well you know him?
Like who all gonna be there?
Yeah,
you
who gonna be
all
there?
right?
You know, like that kind of thing. Well, how did we get to the point where he wanted to? Who else? Why he want to meet with you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, where y'all gonna be at? Make sure you got your locations on your phone, just in case it's one of them weirdos. Yeah. Like, that has nothing to do with me not trusting my wife. I trust that she knows how to take care of herself, but I also respect the fact that there's some terrible human beings out here. And I also know that my wife has a kind heart. She's gonna try to see the positive in people. And it's my job to watch her back, period. Like, hey, that's just what it is. So I don't have no problems with male friends.
I brought many of them home.
Yeah, I don't have no problems with that. But I am gonna do my due diligence to make sure that it ain't no Ain't no red flags on the plate.
Very good.
Now, how you feel now if I walk up in here with...
Oh, well, you know how I feel if I die, right? It's worse when I'm alive. In the whole video, I said, if I die and a woman coming up in my house, I'm haunting y'all, okay? I'm doing all that. I 100% agree with everything you said. I do know me, though, right? And Chance will tell you, I have brought so many people home. If I meet somebody, I'd be like, first of all, now everybody know who I am and they know I'm married, most times, so it's already a given. But I've always been that person to be like, oh my God, you should meet my husband. Like, come over for dinner. I bring people home. I come home like, babe, I met somebody, I think y'all gonna be good friends, right? I'm in the belief of, if we are friends, it's we friends. Right? Like, I'm inviting you into my space with my husband. Like, we're all friends. You can come over we got a village. I invite you in. I used to be trying to hook people up in the village. I'd be like, hey, she's single. Like, that has always been my nature. I do have friends that are business friends, right? Those are, it's like he said, we do business together, but my husband still knows who they are, right? One of my best friends is Nick. He's a whole gay man, right? That's my brother. That's my best friend. So when I go places, most time if Chance can't go, he be like, hey Nick, can you go with Tab?
Absolutely.
Because he know he gonna have my back too, right? When it comes to me and how I feel about women with Chance ain't never brought nobody home or told me, man, babe, I met a lady today, man, y'all gonna be great friends. I think that ain't his nature. Mm-mm. So if you mention a woman's name more than one time, it's a red flag for me. Would you say her name was, babe? You sure talking about it right much. What's up? Hey, I don't believe in the whole work husband, work wife. I don't believe in that. Mm-mm. I don't care if you in that. I don't care if you on the job 12, 14, 20 hours. Mm-mm. You got one wife, okay? When he used to work at LAPD, right? When he was a police officer. He used to come home and he started talking about this lady named Red. And he was talking about her right often. I said, no, wait, listen. Who is Red? Because you didn't talk about her more than what I like. Man, I met Red. That lady so nice.
The sweetest lady in the world.
Sweetest lady in the world. I felt so bad, but I didn't. But I was like, man. I said, okay. He's like, no, babe, when you meet her, I said, yeah, you mentioned, hey, you don't get. Look at my husband. I know that my husband fine, very easy on the eye. And the women be like, man, Auntie Tab, no disrespect. And I see the ones that are y'all nasty, disrespectful to be in the DM. Okay, I'm going to throw that out there too.
Tab, stay on topic, man. Hey, yeah. Come on back here.
Okay? My eyes are big. I see it all. Okay? But no, I ain't gonna trust no woman around my husband. No, we can all be friends. Like you said, we all friends together. We friends together, right? Together. Come on in here, girls, sit down. Now, where your husband at? Where your wife at? Where your partner? Who you with? I need to know. What? Oh, you ain't got nobody. You sure don't. Not over here, okay? With love, girl, go about your business, okay? You're not gonna be here. I am very protective over my husband. I've told people many times, this tab is 90% right here, like 99 like majority of the time, I'm right here. Hello there, I'm this right here. You mess with my family or my money and time, it's a different tab. That's when Benita come out, okay? You mess with my husband, They be like, man, Auntie Tab tried to tell us. ain't no mama, the American mom. No, this is go from America's mom to American gangster. I just don't, and like my husband, it's not that I don't trust him, but I'm also, I'm a woman. I know how we wired, right? And I know that if you really know a man, you know how they think. No, it's not happening. But if we all want to be friends, absolutely. Some of my best girlfriends are great friends with my husband because we're all friends, right?
But they also know too not to. Chance,
Yeah.
let's go to
Yeah,
lunch.
but they would never be disrespectful.
never do that.
They would never be like, let's go get a bite to eat. For what?
I'd be like, what? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
But the great thing about us is we don't even have to. We don't have to tell each other. I mean, we can tell each other, but like we know how to check that on our own. Like, what you talking about? Like it would be an instant red flag, and he would be like, "That ain't your friend, Tab."
Yeah, that ain't your
Yeah,
friend.
get her on up out of here, right? So, we've actually had situations in the past where I had brought somebody. I always bring people to home, right? For years, I've always brought people home. I used to have Sunday dinners. All the actors and stuff, I would invite from my actors class. I'd be like, y'all come over. I'm the only one married with children. Y'all come over to my house. I cook Sunday dinner. Everybody come over. Mm-hmm. And I remember one of my friends was very friendly with Chance and went to sit on his lap. I said, oh, wait a minute. You lost your mind. Unasked my husband. Girl, if you want to leave this apartment alive, girl, what is wrong with you? Right?
Yeah.
Like, and I don't let it linger. That's the other thing. Me and my husband definitely got that in common. We are literally going to address it right then. Ain't going to be no after let's think about, Hey, girl, what's going on with you? What's your problem, right? And if I had thought, because when she did it, my husband was like, wait a minute. She was like,
Try to get up out of there.
she was looking at me like, babe, why is she sitting on the corner of my leg like that?
No problems.
And and you could just tell it was such a norm for her. And nobody had ever got her together. Got her together real quick. Real quick. Never had to get her together again, right? But yeah, it's not, to answer the question. We can all be friends together.
Together.
We can do business, right? We can do business. There's work that can be done with, opposite sex. Of course, we both work with women, men, all the time. But just on a friend, nah, we all right. Unless we all should know each other. We all should know each other. Shouldn't be no secret friends.
No.
Can't do none of that. No. So
I feel like the only people who don't get this are people who do not know what the real definition of marriage is. Unless you in one of them open marriage things. You know.
That's y'all business.
That's y'all's business.
We don't know.
That ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about most married people who have been through some stuff together and who are going through some stuff together and, share a real life. This ain't something that you should even be, you know what I mean?
Right, because you leaving room for danger.
Yeah, you don't do
Right?
nothing like that. Now, single people who don't value it or, damaged people who have maybe experienced something early on in life that they haven't dealt with, maybe maybe that kind of person. But, man, listen, I just can't imagine too many people not being able to understand where we coming from in this. It's just be respectful.
Yeah.
Be respectful. You shouldn't be asking no husband or wife to go along in any kind of intimate setting or where it could even be implied or suggested that it was intimate. The physical contact should not be being made. You know what I mean? Like certain things that you just don't do. And
Right.
out of respect for their partner, you shouldn't be, just certain things you need to be thinking twice about. Looking down the road where it can be a misunderstanding And, you know, when it comes to marriage,
Yeah.
I had a friend who I had to tell him, I said, he had a habit of dating married women, right? And I kept telling him, like, man, you know, you need to get that up. You need to stop doing that. And it got to the point where one day I pulled him aside and I said, do you know why I keep telling you to stop doing this? And he was like, I get it. You know, you wouldn't want nobody to do it to you. And, you know, he's like, but they coming to me. And I said, but you know that she's married, right? And he was like, yeah. I said, have you considered that in your knowledge, who would be affected by you wanting to please the flesh? They got kids. They got parents. There's an extension of this person that you're trying to lay down with. And I said, and some of us give a whole lot of weight to that mental damage that could be done to their kids, that could be done to those parents, that could be done to their lifestyle, that could be done to the investment that they have been making for years and where they have sacrificed life. They would be willing to kill for it. So you got to understand, it ain't a whole lot that a husband or a wife can honestly say that they would die for. But I'm here to tell you, as it pertains to my wife, my kids, these are the only things that I will die for. That's not, to me, it's like, hey, listen, without a shadow of a doubt, instinctively, if you said, would you step in front of that bus to save Quest? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Would you step in front of that train to save Tab? Leah, choice. And I told him, you are the bus. You are the train. You ask a person to make that decision without thinking. This is what you're asking them to do. I said, so be mindful of what you're playing with, because you're playing with a very, very, very dangerous weapon. Mm. He came back to me later and he told me, he said, man, and it was about 2 or 3 months later. He first stopped talking to me about women. And then I think I asked him about something. And I was like, man, you know. And he was like, man, after that last conversation, I felt so bad, man. I'm trying to figure it out. I was glad I was able to help him, but I hope that in this conversation, I know that you probably saying, man, some of y'all probably saying this goes without being said, right? You don't have to tell me that or whatever, but this message is, this one I hope falls on that person out there that's doing like my buddy. Don't take this as lightly as maybe what you picked up in high school is dating women or, you know, getting, you know, sleeping with a lot of people. When you start talking about marriage,
families,
marriage is a whole different kind of thing. This is a person's Fortune 500 company. This is when they say soulmate, when people really believe in that, when they really believe in it, man, they dream in it, they live in it, they sleep, they absorb, they found comfort in it. This is their safety. This is what saved them from whatever it was they was, man, you playing with fire. Like, yeah. That's something that somebody, hey, take it.
You gotta be careful.
You better be careful. You better be respectful. Don't play around with that.
Listen, even after they gone, we coming back.
Hey, listen, my heart made me go there. It was a very, I guess, easy question to answer, but I just felt the need to say that after hearing you talking, revisiting it. You know, people don't take these things serious enough. You know, the dynamic of a marriage and the dynamic of these relationships.
And sometimes, I mean, to the extent of even the scenario that I gave y'all, you know, about the friend that came in, we were still very young then. She was very young, in our 20s, but we got married very young, right? And sometimes you ain't lived long enough to know how crucial your actions can be to somebody's marriage, their relationship, their family, what Chance just explained. And so I've given grace, right? We've given grace to people. We can give grace of lack of knowledge, but it's our responsibility, as it was his, to tell somebody. Like sometimes we got to tap them and be like, hey, I'm not judging you, but let me just give you a little information here on what can happen with the choices that you're making, right? Be mindful about leaving room for error, right? There's a positive to leaving room for error, and there's a negative to leaving room for error. And we all must be mindful of it when it comes to relationships and your friends, and careful about the company that we keep. So, but over here.
I knew what she was gonna do.
Over here.
You said your piece, baby. You said
Okay.
it. You good.
Around here.
You said your piece. All right, let's end it.
Huh? Stay out my husband's DM with your nasty selves. That's it. You got anything else, babe?
Nah, babe, I think we didn't.
All right. He don't want to be your friend. And I don't either. Honey, if I don't want to be your friend, he can't be your friend. Girl, is you crazy? As Choice would say. Girl, is you crazy, girl? Period. That's from Choice. All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up.
That's it, baby.
All right, then. We love y'all. Honey, y'all go on about y'all business. All right? You have the most amazing day. But even if you can't have a good one, don't you dare don't you dare go messing up nobody else's. See him? All right. Very good. Love y'all. God bless you. Yeah. Thank y'all for watching. And don't forget to click here for more episodes.
And don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
Very good.